Welcome back to a daily dose of good news. Are you watching films and TV programmes at the moment, commenting on the lack of social distancing? Way too close. You wouldn't be able to stand next to him like that. The fact that the TV show was created way before the current pandemic doesn't diminish your desire to point out the strangeness of the scenes of crowds. I think there is something in most of us which wants to ensure that we aren't the only ones to have to follow the rules, but that everyone else should too. Jesus was on the receiving end of this attitude, as we will hear in our extract today. One Sabbath, Jesus was going through the cornfields, and his disciples began to pick some ears of corn, rub them in their hands, and eat the grain. Some of the Pharisees asked, "Why are you doing what is unlawful on the Sabbath?" Jesus answered them, "Have you never read what David did when he and his companions were hungry? He entered the house of God, and taking the consecrated bread, he ate what is lawful only for the priests to eat. And he also gave some to his companions." Then Jesus said to them, "The Son of Man is Lord of the Sabbath." On another Sabbath, he went into the synagogue and was teaching, and a man was there whose right hand was shriveled. The Pharisees and the teachers of the law were looking for a reason to accuse Jesus, so they watched him closely to see if he would heal on the Sabbath. But Jesus knew what they were thinking and said to the man with the shriveled hand, "Get up and stand in front of everyone." So he got up and stood there. Then Jesus said to them, "I ask you, which is lawful on the Sabbath? To do good or to do evil? To save life or to destroy it?" He looked round at them all and then said to the man, "Stretch out your hand." He did so, and his hand was completely restored. But they were furious and began to discuss with one another what they might do to Jesus. In Jesus' day, there were strict laws on what you could and couldn't do on the Sabbath, the day that was set aside for God and for rest. For the religious leaders of the day, it was of paramount importance that everyone, including Jesus, stuck to the rules. They were the law interpreters and enforcers, so Jesus beware. Jesus challenges them. Rules are there for a purpose. Keeping the rules is not about keeping the rules. It is about achieving the greater purpose. Imagine for a moment you are crossing a bridge and you see a young lady climbing up onto the railings on the side, getting ready to jump off to her inevitable death. Do you stay 2 meters away, maintaining social distancing? Or do you reach out and physically prevent her from jumping? Social distancing is there to try to save lives. If by following the rules you don't save her life, then you are following the rules for the sake of following the rules. You have missed the purpose of the rules. All the rules that the Jews followed in Jesus' day were there with the purpose of being able to maintain a relationship with God. Jesus is reminding us that God's goal is not to have a set of rules which we must follow, but to pursue relationship with God. Jesus is now starting to show us what that really looks like. See you tomorrow.